Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team. Enough said. Talent galore. Let's go. The Red Wings will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Slides by the check. Puck is frozen and we'll get a faceoff. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Stamkos has it in their own end. Through pass ahead. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Carlson. Crevier's got the puck. Gets it to the other point. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. The Knights gain control of the puck. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. On the attack along the boards. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Cutting to the slot. Big-time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes the save.
Scores!
This play could have died, James, but instead they find themselves with possession because of the effort that he gets for being hard on the puck. And it's not just retrieval, but then it's having the mindset to attack. And that's exactly what he does off of it, and he winds up with the tally.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. McKinnon's got it along the wing. Here's a short pass to Hudson. And that's a smart heads-up play by McKinnon. With possession along the wall. Oh, what a move! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs, their foundation, the lower half.
Scores! Connor McDavid!
Goaltenders spend so much time tracking pucks, anticipating plays, and knowing exactly where they are in the net, and he thought he had this covered, but unfortunately, he was beat just inside the post.
The Knights extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Angles it over to Severson. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Moves it over to Garland. Along the half wall with the puck. Tees off the one-timer. And that's blocked. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hofer.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Detroit's got it along the wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. Stones him on the one-timer. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. The Knights have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. Matthews wins the faceoff. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Knights are up by 2 to start the second period, and you know what the coach said in the intermission? Keep doing what you're doing. They have the majority of shots through to the net. They've got that shooting mentality, and they're playing with their instincts.
They've got numbers. Sends it across. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. The Knights win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Denied by the goaltender. The Knights gain possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Matthews will play it to the corner. Handles the pass. McKinnon's got it on the offensive end. Fires it. Glove saved by Hofer.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. The Knights win the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Moves it quickly over to Celebrini. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Knights play the puck from the back of the net. Cuts into the paint. Oh, a clutch save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
He says, let's get physical on that play. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Red Wings are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
The Knights will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Detroit's looking to break out. Takes the feed. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Detroit's got possession while undermanned. The Knights have it behind the cage. Dishes it to Carlson. Slides it across.
Severson standing up, ready to go.
Now a quick pass to Hannafin. And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Along the half wall with the puck. Picked off by Perry. The Knights have it in the offensive end. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. In the final moments of this period, 2-0 is the score. The Knights get a hold of the draw. Quick feed to Ovechkin. The Knights play it along the boards. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Red Wings carry it along the wall. Detroit's got possession here in the offensive zone. Tees off. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Hammers it on net. Oh, it goes right up the post.
The Red Wings are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And it's picked up by the defense. Oh! There's the buzzer ending the frame. I don't think they wanted this to stop. Although the defensive end certainly did. All right, 40 minutes in the books. We're coming back with period number 3 in moments.
Forced to cause injury, so please stay alert at all times when the game is in play.
Forty minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. They have dropped the puck here in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Red Wings need to do a better job in this third period of dictating the pace of play, and if they do that...
Alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Forsberg's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
The Knights lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. Stamkos won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Glove save! How did he get a piece of that? Carlson's got it against the boards. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. The Red Wings have it now. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Scores! And they needed that.
Oh, they certainly did. Now they're within one. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
Puck grab by Crevier. The Knights take it along the wall. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Takes a shot. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Red Wings have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Scooped up along the wall by Ovechkin. Moves the puck to Crevier. The Knights play it along the wing. Dishes it off. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. He's got a step. Oh, and that goes sideways with that chance.
Well, yeah, and it's a breakaway, and this can be extremely frustrating to lose this one-on-one battle to the goaltender, James. I mean, you do all that work to get in tight. Looks like he just ran out of room.
Taken by Hudson. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Moves it on over to Kane. Good check, frees the puck up. Gets it over to Severson. Feeds the puck to McKinnon. Detroit's on the attack. Centering pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And now he moves it quickly to Radish. The Knights move it in. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
The Knights have to be feeling good about the position they're in down the stretch now, Cheryl.
I'd take a 2-goal lead at the back half of the third period any day of the week, James. It's just about closing it out now, and that comes down to managing the puck and limiting any turnovers.
Chatfield's got it in the defensive end. Oh, here we go. Celebrini's got it in the offensive zone. Shot! Big time stop!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered her, in this case, the fan base.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch, and that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
One-goal game now. The Red Wings desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Marner's got it along the boards. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Knights aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Alexiak. Stamkos takes the puck. Final minute to go here in the third. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. To the front. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Carlson's going to play it to the corner. Shot in front, and that's blocked in traffic. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Radish is moving the puck through his own zone. Knocked away. Quick pass to Alexiak. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Crevier's taking it from his own end. And we are all over with this one tonight. Cheryl, they certainly had to do the work in the offensive zone to get the win tonight.
Yeah, they had to earn every goal, didn't they, James? They kept peppering the goaltender, and at some point you thought, is this ever going to go in? But they stuck with the game plan, and they eventually got it by.